feels so weird using the old camera. Right guys, I've swapped to the old camera because the last 2 uploads I've had, I've just been melting. Blah! It was like the scene in Terminator 2 where Arnie goes into the lava. It's like, blah, 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 I will be back. Blah. That's basically how it was going. So, yeah, not the best, not the best. By the way, guys, I am Worm Connell 007. By the way, this is my channel. I do say the word whoop whoop now and again. So if I do say whoop whoop, feel free to say it at home. Anyways, we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Have not talked about sub count in like forever. Channel really only kicked off back end of June. We are absolutely flying. I, in my first year, wanted to try and get the 1,000 subscribers by June. Guys, you have exceeded my expectations, and personal thank you as always to everybody. Whether you are, you know, a person who watches me once and again, if you come here just to look at my sets and skim through, if you are that person, by the way, you've missed this, so thanks anyway. Not only that, obviously any of the content creators and people in the community and devs and stuff like that there who've supported me, thank you very much, by the way. So we're going to go over to Gardrone today. Oh, it's an alien, it's an alien, what, it's got me! Right, we're going to go over to Gardrone Revisited. The reason why we're going over Gardrone is for a couple of reasons. Number one, there's battle changes coming. If you do not know about the battle changes, check out Jamie's channel or Aid's channel. They both run over the battle changes that are happening. Top of my head, Florant is going to get live stream, so we're going to expect more. So Gardrone should be a bit more prominent as well. Oh, there's a new meta, Spare Dusket. Spare Dusket is going to be here. It's going to be used absolutely never unless you are completely crazy in battle. But it'll be used for hunting. But Gardrone will deal with that nice and easy. What else we're doing? Mutagon is going to get Quick Punch. Oh, secret ability Mutagon with Quick Punch. Wow. Vesperatu and probably secret ability Your Soul are looking pretty decent right now, by the way, guys. Just for a bit of a heads up. What else is happening on these updates? Diborg is going to be used. Diborg is going to get Mega Punch, but also gets Metal Blast and Muck Blast as well. So expect our boy Diborg to rise. Again, another reason for using Gardrone. And I'm just trying to think, is there any other changes? Let me think. I'll just double check. I know we've got a list here of some of the changes there because I posted the other day. Venticine is going to get Battering Ram. Again, another reason for you using Gardrone. Eruptodon is going to get Magnify. You don't want to use Gardrone. Icicle is going to get Rejuvenate. Icicle is not too hot on the speed side or the range defense side. So again, another reason why to look at Gardrone. I'm pretty sure those are the main ones. Arpago is going to get used. Dark Surge and Rejuvenate. That'll be an interesting one. Probably not a reason to use Gardrone, but let's go over Gardrone anyway. Guys, if you've never used Gardrone before, it's pretty awesome. You want to run very frail. In this case, I'm going smart and nimble. I previously always ran very smart because I wanted the one-shot Borox with an Ice Essence all day long, back probably 2 patches ago, maybe 1 patch, 2 patches ago, I'm going to say. So yeah, it's definitely worthwhile to have a look at, and you know, it is definitely worthwhile using. Smart because of speed. Nimble, or smart because obviously we want to attack and hit our range attack as hard as possible. Nimble is obviously for our speed. We are running the secret ability because its normal ability on 1v1s is absolutely trash. It's just pathetic. It's called Communication. It's made for 2v2s, okay? Just stop yourself now, okay? Secret ability is absolutely the way you want to go. So the secret ability is called Clutch. If you've ever played Pokemon, it's called Sturdy. So basically it means you can't get one-shotted. If something hits you like twice, so for example, there's not really anything really that does that at the moment. Like somehow I say Pine Shot hits you 5 times from full health, which shouldn't happen, and takes you down like multi-hits, like Dart Burst. Can't see them happening, but if something hits you repetitively, obviously it breaks your clutch and then it can hit you in one go. But there's nothing really threatening that I can think of. Boulder Blast, perfect example. Boulder Blast would threaten you, and it would do that. It would break your clutch and obviously ruin you. So there you go, Boulder Blast. is one move that can beat you in one go. They're easy enough. Moves wise, everything is picked up through Pull-Up Corp, through like cores, quantum cores, power cores, fire cores, so on. So what you want to do is just speed TP train and Pull-Up Corp. It means you get like a TP speed for Hunter and Scorb, and you'll be sitting there looting up all day long, so it's definitely worthwhile. Metal Blast is used for our stab, which is pretty awesome. Frostbeam is beautiful. It's perfect for your bug types. I'm running Ice Essence on this. You could run Power Cuffs. You could run Health Amulet. I'm running Frostbeam on this just to take care of a few little nasty things. Fire Breath and Thunderstrike. What you will notice is these three are all 50 energy costs. This is 42. So when building this, we've maxed out our ranged attack. We've then moved our energy up to 68. That means at level 50 we'll have 250 energy, which means we could basically get 5 of those attacks off, which is quite important. The other 32 you could put in HP, you could put in range defense, you could put in melee defense. I'd put it in range defense just because I can see myself kind of just maneuvering this and switching this in quite a lot on the likes of Stratosaur, for example. So I've kind of put it in the range defense. It's melee defense, you know. If you're going to get a hit by a melee defense, likelihood is it's going to tackle you down because of the base stat. But look at the base stats there. 132 range attack. I think on range attack, I think it's 3rd or 4th in terms of hardest hitting. I'll just double check here. It is range attack. It is actually the 3rd hardest hitting range attacker in the game, behind Mewtwo and behind Ikazune. Range defense, how it sits and it ranks, is pretty decent as well, guys, because it's got that huge range. It's actually number 1 for range defense. So there is arguments that you could probably go smart clever with this. Could you go very clever? Potentially, but you know, you don't want to drop that beautiful range attack. You know what I mean? So smart clever is an option. The reason why I've went and done the 6, when I've done and invested in speed is very simple. In the speed tiers, it's not really blessed with speed. It's not the slowest out there either. So what you can do is the things that are above you generally are actually dropping their speed. They're actually sitting sacrificing their speed just to try and bulk up other stats. So for example, like first of all, you'll outspeed a fully invested Luminami. Beautiful. Chartiki is, you know, if it's not fully invested, it's just above you. Mewtwo, if it's not fully invested. Swolder, Obsidragon, Searnite. So there is obviously reasons for doing that. So I do think it'll work out pretty decent. That said, let's get in the battle and see how we get on. So obviously I had this recorded. We glitched like mad. If this video uploads and starts glitching like crazy, I'm probably going to have a breakdown. I'm only joking, I'm not. Anyways, let's try and get into a battle here. See how we get on. I'll need to swap Gardrone about off the front. Let's throw Blowtox up there. Okay, so let's just try and get in a battle. Again, the result doesn't matter. We just want to see how Gardrone is actually used. If it can be used for making plays, when best to try and get it brought in. There's a request. Mischief Maker. Where are you? Level 70, that'll do. Right, let's go. So let's see how we actually get on with this. As I said, guys, in the comment section below, there's loads of different ways of doing this. Loads of different ways of running this as well. So it'll be quite interesting. So let's actually have a quick look. Where does Gardrone come in? It's going to struggle against this team, that's for sure. What's he going to lead off with? I'm assuming he might just lead off with Metatoad. I'm going to bring Vespin, Blowtox, Gardrone. Cinemoth can help make a few plays here. You're definitely coming in. Look at the amount of electric in his team. I think we're going to go with Gobby. I think the speed's going to be really important in this battle. No, actually, do you know what? We're going to bring Cinemoth. We'll assume that he's going to lead off with Himber and try and get traps off. Please lead Himber. Please lead Himber. He sent out Protagon! Wow. 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 Okay. How does Cinemoth do against Protagon? It doesn't. It really doesn't. We could go in to take a hit here. We're just going to assume that he's going to hit us with a Thunder Strike. Either way, let's see how this goes. Energy Surge. Okay. So, that's fine. We'll be able to force him out here. What's he got that can eat a Fire Breath? I don't think very much, to be honest with you. So, go for the Fire Breath here. He's obviously done a good bit of chip on us. So he takes Protagon out. And swaps in his Ikazune. Is it secret ability? His is secret ability, yes. Okay. So I'm assuming he knows I've got a secret ability, so he's likely to use a fire attack here. So I'm going to bring Blue Toxin. That's interesting to know, so he's running secret ability as well. So let's bring our Blue Toxin. He goes for a Magnify. Interesting play. The only thing is, I run a Nimble Blue Tox. Deal with that. So Gardrone's pretty interesting. Ikazune's just absolutely got frightening, by the way. Completely frightening, since it's got Magnify. It basically can flip a battle on its head. Okay, so he withdraws into Protagon. He's going to try and get his range attack increase, which he does. We're going to Hydro Slash here. We're going to assume that he's going to assume that I'm going to just double back in the Ikazune. I'm going to just stay in here. He goes for a Thunder Strike. Great. I probably should have just swapped in there. So he's +1 now, which is fantastic. So let's go into Gardrone now. Because of Gardrone's typing, you know, he can't Thunder Strike us. He can get us then down to 1 HP. What could be a bit of a pain. Okay, he brings Ikazune back in. So Fire Breath him. Doesn't do very much here. He could go for a Magnify and try and hit us here, which is a bit of a pain. I need to. So he's gonna get basically just 2-strike me here, which is not good. Not good at all. I'm going to assume he's going for a Magnify, so we'll go straight into the Ikazune. Goes for a Fire Breath. He's trying to get the chip, which is fine. I'm going to Flash and Flee here. He might be assuming I'm going for a Fire Breath, so I'm going to Flash and Flee. I'm going to go into... I'm going to Fire Breath here, isn't he? I'm in trouble! 74. 83. Right, Cinemoth. Cinemoth needs to take a hit for us. Goes for an Energy Surge, which is fine. I'm going to Snore Spores here. And we're going to flip this battle on its head. He swaps out. Sends out Protagon, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to Snore Spores him. I'm going to Magnify. Okay, there's +2 on range attack. I need to go for another one. He's asleep again. +2. He is dying to hit Deja Vu here. I'm telling you, he is dying to hit Deja Vu. The question is, are we in enough range? If not, we're in trouble. Good thing is he acts first. So even if we wake him up here, we can get a swap out. Perfect. We're +4 on Cinemoth. I'm guessing he just goes into your soul, hits Mega Punch here. I swap into Vesperatu. He goes into Metatoad. Wow. That's a strange move. Okay. My energy is gonna hurt me here. The Jewel Tooth. Just taking a second to load in. Ping! Look at that base. Gamma Jewel Tooth. That's a thing of beauty there. I need to... I need to get a rest off here. So I'll go for a Snore Spores. I need to get energy back. To think I wasn't even going to bring Cinemoth. Go for the Pharaoh Blast here. Beautiful. Cinemoth is scary, like, Cinemoth is actually scary. Ikazuni comes in. Again, we outspeed as well. Oh, I should have hit Airblade, but we're +4. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I've took down Protogon. Took down Jewel Tooth. Garbantus comes in. Garbantus does outspeed us, which is the pain. A Battering Ram should take us down, to be honest with you, at this range. Maybe not. Mystery Toxins as well. Whew. Wow. Wonder which way he's running his Garbantus. Wow, and we'll get the crit. Not that we probably needed it either. I think that's game, isn't it? Yeah, so Cinemoth decides to sweep somebody. Gardrone Showcase. Classic, eh? Absolutely classic. What about that? So Snore Spores is highly recommended on Cinemoth, people. There's like very little mastery on this server at the moment. Just trying to see if I can pick up a battle here. But yeah, hopefully we can show off Gardrone a wee bit better in the next battle. Okay, let me see if we can pick up a battle here. I'm literally just going to send to anybody here in a second. Okay, let me see who's finishing up. Okay, perfect, got one. So here we go. Let's try and use Gardrone a wee bit better in this battle. Ooh. Okay. So, if I was him, who would I lead off with? Probably Zulong. So what we'll do is we'll try and bait him with our dear friend Blowtox. Definitely want to bring Gardrone, especially for like a strat. If I can get it against strat, it's good. This here really threatens me. So I do need to bring... Definitely need to bring Cinemoth here. Vesp, it's looking like you, friend. So let's see how we can get on. So let's try and actually get Gardrone used this time. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, just while I'm talking here, join the Discord. I've put up a Gamasochi. There's like a week left on it. If anybody wants a Gamasochi or trying to, all you need to do is join the Discord, enter the giveaways. You do 35 messages to qualify for it. It's a qualifier because I didn't want people to go in, make alt accounts and just be spamming all day long. I just didn't want that to happen. Okay, so he leads Zulong. We're going to assume the Thunderstrike. We're trying to bait the Thunderstrike to get Ikazuni to come in here and do some big boy damage. Okay, so let's withdraw. Go on to Ikazuni. He goes and uses Ancient Roar, so he tries to get out of there straight away. Okay, note that I am dropped on range attack at the moment. So looking at his team, Garbantus is probably the go-to switch, I would say. Okay, he's went in the Vesp. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Blowtox here. Because he's, well, put it this way, if he's likely what, to slap down me, send him off actually might be better here. Blowtox could pressure, but I want to push him out here. Just for a slap down, do a good bit of damage. Okay, goes to about half. Bug Essence, Mystery Toxins, please. Okay, no, not this time. It's a bad swap. Bad swap. That's going to hurt me now. Let's go into Blowtox here. I'm basically just giving another free slap down, which is just stupid. Really stupid play there, actually. Okay, so let's swap out. Go to the play I should have done in the first place. Okay, he's now swapping out. He's going into Zulong. He's bound to understand that I'm going to try and bait him now. Probably going to expect me to swap out here into Ikazuni, so I'm going to Hydro Slash. Perfect. Okay, so he's doubling now. Straight into Garbantus. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll take that all day long. Good bit of damage on him to begin with. Happy days. I can now pressure him now by just hitting Hydro Slash, or I can poison. I'm gonna Hydro Slash straight away here. He can batter him around me. Do a bit of damage. Clay Slap. It's fine. Super effective. Not only that, the sharp edges are going to do some damage back to him. Speed will drop and we'll Hydro Slash again. Perfect, okay. So he might go for a battering ram. He's bound to just let his Garbantus to go down now. So I think this is a great chance for me to rejuvenate. Okay, at least I'm back to full health here. He brings Vesp in. What can Vesp do? Slap down me? Unless he's ranged, which could be a bit threatening. I think Poison is the safe play here. Slap down. That's right. It's only Water Essence he's going to take. Okay, Sharp Edges. Ooh, that done a lot of damage. Okay, we'll go for the Poison on him. He could double out here. Do I really need Blowtox now? I'm gonna try and get a Rejuvenate in, expecting him to... No, actually can't even. Gonna Hydro Slash here. If he goes for a Sharpen, it's absolutely fine. Hydro Slash will now take enough chip on him. Poison as well. Beautiful. He can get another Sharpen in here easy enough. I might as well just go for a rest. He still has to hit me, so Sharp Edges will take a bit more chip off him, which is fine. The Poison will do its work as well. That'll allow me to at least get a Shadow Sprint in against him. If not, what a worst case scenario lets me do is pressures him into a swap. If he outspeeds me, I'm gonna go straight into Cinema. Actually, wait. I'm gonna go into Gardrone, because if he Shadow Sprints me, I'll take a bit of damage. I am gonna break my clutch, though that's the only thing. Okay, perfect. We'll keep our clutch. Okay, so now we can 2-strike something here. Go for the Frost Beam. Got Ice Essence on. Could go Metal Blast, but hopefully this will do. He Ancient Roar, so he's lowering our range attack. That's actually pretty good for us, and I'll tell you the reason why. That means that we actually get to keep our clutch, because he hasn't broke it. So, happy days. So what he does goes into Garbantus. Okay, so we're frost beaming, so Garbantus is going to go down. So we might actually recover from the bad play at the start here. He put my range attack down. He now knows I'm going to ice beam him. I'm expecting a thunder strike now. Let's see. Goes for tears. Even better. Beautiful. I will take that all day long. That's a free fire breath here because he's going to probably swap straight away. I'm now faster than his Zulong. I was going to hit Magnify there, but then I was thinking, right, he could potentially actually bring Vesp in and get a bit more damage on me. His priority move. I'm thinking if he brings Vesp in, he may as well eat a Fire Breath. If not, we can Fire Breath here, we can Flash and Flee out again. We've got a couple of options. Which the speed boost puts him under massive, massive pressure, as you'll see. Okay, Fire Breath. Takes the Vesperatu down. He now goes into Ferroglyph. So Ferroglyph's going to outspeed me. He does have Boulder Blast, which does threaten me. This is where Cinemoth kind of comes in. Question is, he could be melee attacking if he hits bulk up. It was for Boulder Blast. Okay, it won't affect us because obviously we're air. Even the presence of having Gardrone in it, it's obviously pressured him. That time when he actually went in and had the Ancient Roar out with Zulong. Zulong comes in to take a hit here. So he's got Tia's Ancient Roar. I would assume Elemental Burst and probably Thunder Strike. He knows he can't go into a Thunder Strike now. I'm gonna let Vesp come in here, and then we'll try and take a bit of chip. I want to keep. Actually, wait. I should actually keep Vesp. I need a sack of Cinemoth or Vesp here. Probably be Cinemoth, so we'll just go for a Feral Blast here. Goes for an Elemental Burst, yep. Because if we brought Ikazuni in, he now knows secret ability. Okay, now this is where Gardrone comes in. Or do we actually bring... We can actually bring Ikazuni in here, because he's not going to one-shot me with an Elemental Burst. It gives me a really good pivot. Either way. So he swaps into his Ikazuni. So we're going to Flash and Flee. We're going to go into... Probably Vesp would probably be our best option here, wouldn't it, really? He's got Boulder Blast, which is going to threaten my Gardrone. Either way. But then if he goes with Magnify... I'll bring Gardrone in here. We'll Frost Beam. Fire Breath obviously threatens my whole team here. Potentially should have went that because he's Magnifying. He's still going to have to two-shot my Gardrone though. And we got a crit, which is going to matter. Now, he's going to hit me, which was he's faster than me here. But then it still puts him in range from a Vesperatu. So Fire Breath brings me down to obviously again 1 HP. Clutch, no burn. Okay, we'll use a Frost Beam again. Okay, puts him in range for Vesp. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll let Gardrone go down here. Goes for an Energy Surge. So he's trying to reserve his energy. Vesp comes in. We're naturally quicker. He's more likely going to swap. Either way, if he swaps out, someone comes into a slap down. We've done enough damage on the Zulong to probably put us in range as well, which is really important. If not, we've obviously got Ikazuni. Okay, can we take 2 hits from him? Let's go straight into Ikazuni. Just looking at it, he's definitely not in range yet. Depends what sort of damage he does here. This. Oh, he just hit us over half. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Okay, let's think about this. You could elemental burst again. But then his energy is going to be sapped. He's going to be right down. I think we need to get fast, but take a hit. We need you to take a hit, my friend. Elemental burst. Just about. And he can tase me from here. Still, I'm in range of a tase. I need to go to Ikazuni. Tase me. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we just hit Magnify. Because I was just watching his energy, thinking if I can get his energy down, it's going to put him under massive, massive pressure here. Because we get the Magnify off, it's going to be absolutely huge here. Absolutely huge. I'm Fire Essence as well. So, +2, is it going to be enough for the Ferroglyph? No! It's not. But it's okay, because with the energy on Zulong, Vesperati, we can just Shadow Sprint twice and win. Wow. So, as you can see, we hit Shadow Sprint here. Energy matters, guys. Energy is absolutely huge. Like, see, if you don't watch people's energy, you'd be in so much trouble. Go for a slap down here. Oh, he teases us. Oh no! Oh no! We forgot about it. Oh, we'll live on 1 HP. We forgot about the tease. He had enough for another tease. We'll go for a slap down. We'll give him the GG. The 1 HP win. Wow. I was sitting there going, nah, he doesn't have enough for a tease. He had enough for another tease. Wow, that was fun. That was entertaining. Wow. Let's just say we stole that one. But yes, guys, energy matters. Energy matters. Wow. Absolute wow. Okay. Going against Break here. Gardrone seems like a decent lead here. Against his team. We'll bring in, like, he's got Ikazuni has to be in this team. I think I'd bring a Turkey in. Should we bring Blue Tux? Yes, because I'm gonna need to take hits from him, and Luminami doesn't want to get mega chomped. And do we bring Vespin? I think Luminami's probably no. I'll bring Vespin because Vesp can remove items off people here. Okay, so let's see how we get on. Ideally this time, let's try and get Gardrone being used a bit more. Okay, so he leads Vesperatu. Okay, so Fire Breath would be my natural go-to here. He does have Ikazuni. You can absorb a Fire Breath. If he does, worst case scenario, that's fine. Just trying to remember his team. He could swap in a Setamars here. So let's go for a Frost Beam. Thinking about his team. Ikazuni comes in, so potentially expected a Fire Breath. At least we'll Ice Beam, we'll get a bit of damage off. Okay, what we'll do then is we will go into... Ikazuni needs to take a hit here because, you know, if he Thunder Strikes us, we get +1. If he Fire Breaths us, we'll take a bit of damage. It's not worth risking running a Thunder Strike for anything else. Okay, he goes for a Magnify, which is kind of scary. I need to hope I'm quicker than him. I need to get a bit of damage on him here straight away. It's not even... If I'm faster on him and I Flash and Flee, I don't wanna swap into Gardrone here. The fact that he's got his Magnify off is huge right now. Goes for an Energy Surge, so +2 Energy Surge on us isn't enough. And he has a secret ability, so Fire Breath did nothing there. The fact that he went for Energy Surge. Okay, let's try and bring Gobadam again. Hopefully he hits Energy Surge again. No, he goes for Fire Breath now. +2 Fire Breath is gonna demolish us. Absolutely demolish us. Okay. We now have a situation here. Blowtox outspeeds. Probably should have gone straight into Blowtox there. We Hydro Slash here. And we'll just remove the threat. Should have done that instead of sending Gobadamic. Gobadamic just died stupidly. Absolutely died stupidly. Okay, Vesp comes in. This is a pain now. He slap downs me. I rejuvenate. It gets a bit of chip on him. He's gonna get another slap down in either way. Go in and it can end up sacking Ikazuni here. Then I've got a lot of pressure on these three to carry me home. Either way, his Vesp's gonna slap down me again and again. I might as well get some chip on him now. Because I could let him slap down Ikazuni. I could have brought Gardrone in, and then try to pressure him and just with my clutch. At least if I can put a bit of damage on him now, that's probably a good start, because the Hydro Slash put a bit of damage on him, plus on top of that, the Sharp Edges takes a bit away. You can take Ikazuni down now. And then we bring Gardrone in. So I'm really counting on Vesp and Blowtox to carry me home. Stupid plays have really cost me. Go for the Fire Breath now. It goes for a slap down. Brings me down to 1 HP. Just fine. We need this Fire Breath to land. And it does. Beautiful. So that Magnify done huge pressure on us. Gobadamic is just a pain to my team here. So I mean, I can let Gardrone go down, slap down, and then Shadow Sprint. He'll have done so much damage to my team. I don't really have much choice, to be honest with you. Get some Metal Blast here just for the stab. Goes for a trip route. Okay. Means we bring Vespin. Go for the slap down. He should be under no pressure now. He should be beating me here regardless. Airblade. Okay. I would have Muck Blast. Slap down there. Brings Gobademic within range. So we'll go for the Shadow Sprint now. Would you want to conserve his Gobademic? I don't know. If I can swap in and get my Blowtoxic Rejuvenate off, that would be a good start. So Vespa's down, Gobademic's down, Ikazune's down. There's 3 down. It's 2 against 2 here. Okay, Garlash comes in. This thing's a pain to me. Like, this thing is. It's going to outspeed me either way. Let's hope my Sharp Edges can kind of do enough damage to take 2 hits. Primal Slash. Sharp Edges takes 1 hit. Might as well go for a Rejuvenate. Or Primal Slash again. Sharp Edges. Need Sharp Edges to take off as much as possible there. Then we'll bring Vespin. Really poor plays cost me. Really poor. Need to be able to take 1 hit here. Ooh. Wow. So, battle changes obviously haven't happened. Whenever they do, Gardrone is going to be looking a lot better. He brings Set of Mars and obviously wins him. So this is, unless Set of Mars misses. If it misses, I have no idea what's happened to the world. But that should be a game. Earthquake doesn't miss. Like, oh, it voided! Oh my god! What is going on here? Oh no, oh no. I think we're just below half as well, so you'll probably land. See, that's the thing with Set of Mars with Hasty. It's just such a pain. We didn't make it. How we did it last time, I don't know. But with the battle changes, it'll be interesting to see, you know, how exactly Gardrone can kind of get on. You know, is it worthwhile using? You know, I think there is, you know, a great demand and great time for it to be used in. In these showcases, it hasn't done too hot at the moment, to be honest with you. Like, right now, this threatens it, this threatens it, this threatens it. Does threaten it, but Clutch will let it last. This is a bit scared of it. It's kind of mixed on this one, and depends on your clutch, so it really just depends in terms of how you're using it. I'm going to lead off of it here in this battle. I'll change our team up a bit, and we'll use you. We'll bring you, and everything in my head says bring Blowtox. Let's just bring Gobademic. So let's try and mix it up this time. But let's see how Gardrone gets used. So as you can see, there's things that it's good, and having that clutch is really great. So like this thing just scared, like look at this. There's like, we can hit Thunderstrike. We're gonna take big boy damage straight away. Depends how he's run as erupted on. I run clever. Even at that, we could get a bit of chip in on him. What's he likely to use? Mud Spatter or Fire Breath potentially. He's likely to be Pyro, so you'll go straight in for a Fire Breath here. Do I want anybody to take a Fire Breath from my team? Probably not, no. So we're just going to have to we'll lead off a Thunder Strike. He goes for a Mud Spatter. Okay, interesting. Drops the speed on me. I'll go for a Thunder Strike. Does a bit of damage. I'm assuming he's probably going to go for his Mud Spatter. He's bound to go for Pyro. When you see the amount of damage he did to me, but I don't even want to bring Ikazuni into that. I'll bring Loomian in. Goes for a Fire Breath now. Unless he's combustible. Not very effective. Of course he gets the burn on me. Great. Perfect. We flash and flee here. There's no way he keeps Erupted on in. Goes in the Garlash. It's fine. Flash and flee out. We've got a slow pivot. We'll go straight into Gobademic. But just counting Gobademic's pace here. We'll go for a Muck Blast. Gobademic threatened most of his team, from what I can remember. Eruptodon comes in. I'm assuming it's obviously going to be a ranged Eruptodon. Defensively ranged. We Airblade now. He could swap his Loomian, but they're going to take Chip. He's obviously wanting to get something in without taking damage. I probably am assuming that he probably wants to get Ursul in. Yeah. And did we bring Vesp? No, we didn't. Right. So what we do is we go into. He's just gonna hit Slapdown, isn't he? So go for the Muck Blast here for the damage. Don't go for Slapdown now. We'll get the poison, which is pretty important. Okay, lived. Okay, he's gonna go for his Shadow Sprint or Mega Punch here now because there is no issues with there's. He's never outspeed me. He has to use a priority move here. So got it. So what we do? He goes for a quick punch. Luminami basically burned is going to be absolutely pointless to me now, to be honest with you. So what we do is we then get out of there because he's probably going to slap down me now. So what we'll do is we'll send him off in. Kind of need Gobademic help back here because of its speed. I need poison to do its job. Slap down hits me for about half. Gets rid of my Bug Essence. I outspeed him. He needs to use a priority move. So Luminami, but we've already played that card, so we're gonna stay in. Yeah, because he's gonna hit slap down this time, which is the right play. There's only one time we could do that play, otherwise it's just gonna be stupid. Right, Evatros comes in. He'll go for a Sharpen straight away, so we're gonna stay in. We're gonna Snore Spores him. Send him off, goes down, it goes down, it's fine. Bound to hit Sharpen. Who in their right mind would stay in against Evatros with send him off? Just me. We'll go for the Snore Spores. Because people run very brawny. And what they do is they decide, let's drop my speed. Or not invest in speed because I want to be greedy. So what happens is we use Snore Spores. He gets his rev up, which is great for him. I can bring my friend Gardrone in now and pressure him. So he's fast asleep. Go for a rev up, which is fine. I'm going to Frost Beam him because obviously in my essence, plus the fact that if he might be expecting a Thunder Strike anyway. Garbanthus comes in. Beautiful. And with Frost Beam, Garbanthus. into oblivion. Oblivion. Sends in Avatros. Frostbeam again. He's still fast asleep. Beautiful. Go for the Frostbeam on the Avatros. And Gardrone just does big boy damage. Gardash comes in. Go for the Thunder Strike. Gardash Mega Chomps us. Should do a good bit of damage. Takes us down, which is fine. What we'll do then is we'll just... This is the reason why we kept Gobademic. Just for its speed. If Gardash lives, I've enough in a locker just to deal with it now. We'll go for the Muck Blast. Perfect. Takes Gardash down. And we'll call that game. So guys, I'm going to leave it off there. If you haven't, please do follow me on Twitter, join a Discord. Competition tournaments ending at the moment. There's giveaways left, right, and center. I'm going to try and stream more. If this video is glitched, as I said, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I feel it's obviously for the camera. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Do get involved in the comments. Do hit the like. Do all that beautiful stuff. I'm going to leave it off there. Whoop, whoop. Keep it country.